Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a man, the man is looking for a woman, and when we have a woman, the woman is looking for a man. But because today we have a man, I will explain to you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, juu nimemjaribu sahi nikasikia simu yake imeenda off, I want to call him one more time tusikie kama amerudi on. He's not reachable. I don't know why his phone has gone off, although he is a very busy man working in a company. He has given me both the phone number and the email address, and he wanted us to do this video earlier. Today is the 12th day of December. Kwani mnaitaje? December. The 12th day of December 2023. Happy Jamhuri Day to everyone. Happy Jamhuri Day. And this is Kenya at 60. So he was not working today because he works with a very famous sugar company, and he is a man from Western. His name is Stanley Wasike. Stanley Wasike 07 bwana, ama nianze kupeananga hizi namba live kini watu 0799 39 naisha na 59. Hiyo namba nitaiweka na email address kwa sababu sioni kama tunashikana tena kwa, and the way he has a very beautiful story. You see some of the stories you listen to and you're like, see akuja pee watu moja kwa moja. He is in Western Kenya, and you know that on the channel we do not discriminate against people regardless of where they are coming from. Let's see. He's still off. Tutajua ni kwa nini. And Stanley Wasike is a 53-year-old man. He turned 53 this December, and he is looking for a wife. As usual, you could be asking yourself, why is a 53-year-old man single? What kind of a woman is he looking for? What could have caused his singlehood? And so many other questions. Those are the questions we answer on the show, and they largely determine whether one is going to get a match or not. So Mr. Wasike is a 53-year-old man. He's a lawyer, and he's looking for a wife. He is single because he is widowed, and this is a man whose story is a success in terms of both society, motivation, inspiration, and everything goes when it comes to inspiring people. You know, we say that life is lived a day at a time, one day at a time, and we move from one level to the other. I am fond of saying that you can only become on a higher level who you are on a lower level. If you are great on a lower level, you are going to magnify on a higher level. So Mr. Stanley is a man who worked in his company from a janitor. Janitor ni mtu wa kuosha. He came from the level of a janitor. He was taken ranks higher step by step until now that he is one of the junior managers. He's not a senior manager, but there are so many people under him, and we are speaking about one of the sugar companies in Western Kenya. So he is a junior manager, and he has so many people working under him. He has so many people who report to him. And I have realized that even in government parastatals, in companies, in organizations, in conglomerates, people are looking for loyal, people are looking for people who can be counted upon. They are looking for managers, people who can be entrusted with something. You know, the quality of management is how you are able to manage time, energy, and resources. You know, the quality of every company is determined by the quality of its management policy, how well they are able to strategize. And Mr. Wasike Stanley is a success story because they watched him grow from a junior, from a subordinate, from a man who was a very very junior janitor, mtu wa kuosha, akapelekwa hivi anasimamia watu wa kuosha, year in year out, year in year out, and today for the last 37 years we have him as a success. So for the last 37 years he has not worked as something else. He has worked for that sugar company, and now today we are having his story. He is widowed, na yeye alipoteza wife yake mwaka wa 2009, na I do not understand why some men, okay, for men, I think for men it's different from women. What I've come to realize, if they had made a vow that atasomesha watoto wake mpaka wamalize, atawasomesha mpaka wamalize, wakimaliza he will be thinking about now a partner later, and they had made a vow with his ex-wife, now late wife, ati mwenye ataenda mbele kwanza alee watoto, wakimaliza basi mtu ako free kujiunga na mtu mwingine. Na sasa ndio bwana Wasike amejumuika katika uwanja wa kutafuta match, so he is on the matchmaking show looking for a woman. So he is looking for a woman who is between the ages of 40 and 50, because according to him, yeye in the next 4 years atakuwa anaenda retire. In the next 4-5 years atakuwa akienda retirement, na kama atakuwa akiretire, that means he needs peace. Anataka mtu ambaye pia ako mature, mtu ambaye pia ako tayari kuwa katika ndoa, mtu ambaye ako tayari kutulia, si mtu mdogo mwenye ataenda kupata watoto, mtu mwenye ataenda sijui ako na watoto wadogo, because one of the deal breakers for him is somebody who has young kids. If you have small children, it's a deal breaker for him. He is not interested in somebody who has kids. In fact, yeye anasema kama itawezekana huyo mtu asikuwe na watoto, ama ikiwezekana huyo mtu asikuwe either asikuwe na mtoto ama hapatangi watoto, ama kama ako na mtoto akuwe na mmoja mkubwa mwenye hata ni msichana. So watu wenye wamebarikiwa kupata mtoto wa kijana na you could be interested, I think Mr. Wasike Stanley is not a candidate, because yeye hataki vijana. Anasema mtu ambaye ako na kijana yeye hatalea, na hata kama ni mkubwa hataki. And we respect the decision of every guest who comes to the show. Okay, so if you have a girl and maybe that girl is grown, maybe this is the man and he could be a good candidate. He has a diploma, na hii diploma yake si ile unasomanga ati polepole ile ya kusoma ati ukiwa shule unamaliza unatafuta kazi. Hii ameisoma polepole, certificate, naambiwa fanya diploma. Sasa wadosi wake wanaenda wakiwa wamempromote. He has been a very loyal person. In fact, yeye and a few senior managers ndio watu ambao walianza na hiyo kampuni. Wameona the presidency of Ruto, the presidency of Uhuru Kenyatta, the presidency of President Moi, the late Kibaki and Moi. So unaona hawa watu, huyu mtu amejaribu kujitahidi, na kwa sababu ya hiyo he takes pride in the fact that ameweza kusomesha watoto wake wote wanne na wamefaulu na wamepata hata familia zao. So Mr. Stanley is looking for that woman 40 to 50. I have given a description, tribe notwithstanding, and that woman should also be having a career, so that asikuje ati kumtegemea everything 100%. So that is what he said, and I wanted him to say it yeye mwenyewe, ijapokuwa sasa yeye amekuwa off. So nitapeana contact yake pale. As many as of those who could be interested, you can contact him directly, and then we can see what happens from there. Otherwise, we are wishing him well. I know he will be watching. Leave a comment there. Na niliwaambia hata kuna watu wanapatana hapo kwa comment section. So tia bidii. Don't forget to, ukipenda mtu, indicate you have liked the person. Sawa sawa. Until next time, I will be calling our next guest on the show. And until then, see you. God bless you. Bye bye.